Hello. How's it going? It's been a while since we've hung out. That was pretty creepy. I'm sorry about that. I've got a little bit of a story time for you. It all began about 4 or 5 years ago. This happened. Me and my friend Kyle. You know Kyle. Yeah, you know Kyle. From guy height, brown hair, brownish blonde hair, brown eyes, blue eyes, black eyes, guy eyes. He's got guy eyes. Guy voice, talks like this. We were out for a drive. I want to say it was only like 12. We're usually up until like 6 a.m. But this was an early night. So we live in a city called Cambridge. There is a very popular burger place called LA Frank's. The way that it's set up, I mean, I can show you some pictures right here so you can see what it looks like. The way that it's set up is there's bridge, there's Cambridge Bridge. So there's a bridge, and then there's like a amphitheater where a lot of people take pictures, and then beside that is the LA Franks, the actual LA Franks here, and then there's stairs going up, kind of like an overlook. And then you can go down to a lower one, and then you can go down to the river. So me and him are talking. I'm sitting like this, and he sees a guy walking from this side. Hey man, there's some sketchy dude walking towards us right now. He's about to be in our area of hangouts. So what, man? All right. Okay. So this guy, I see him. I turn and I see him, and he's like a tall dude, dark sweater, and camo shorts. He didn't have any legs. So we're talking, and all of a sudden, the guy walks into the corner, and he's like facing that way for a bit, turns around really quickly, like stands there like, and stares at me like right in my eyes. He saw my whole life. He knew my whole life. Slowly, I look over at Kyle and I say, that dude was sketchy, you were right. He's staring. He like just whipped around and staring at me. And like a good solid like 10 minutes goes by. I'm still facing this way, looking right at the guy, and he's still staring at me. Just staring. What are you doing? So Kyle turns around, faces the river, sees the dude, and the dude's still staring at me. He doesn't even look at Kyle. He's still staring at me, like connected. Me? Why me? We like kind of lean on the railing like this, and we're just talking. Maybe like a minute after Kyle turns around, we see him turn back towards the river, so he's not facing us anymore, and then just runs. Like this guy just, boom, runs around like a corner. What is up with this guy? We're gonna die. But I'm not a rapper. We don't see him for a while. We're not gonna go looking for him because he probably has a gun or a knife. So we're still facing the river. We finally see him afar walking across the bridge. So he goes across the bridge, and he gets to the end of the bridge, goes down. On our side of the bridge, there's stairs going down to underneath the bridge. But on that side, it's just all dirt, it's like a hill, but it's like land. It's like it's nature. It's like a bunch of nature is there. He walks across, walks along that nature, and lines up right in front of us, like stones away from the river, like stones, like this much. If a gust of wind came by, he would have fell in. He's standing right there, just. We're like, nah, we're out. Like this is too much. We're out of here. Sort of. We left the stairs. We left the stairs, and we went down to where actual LA Frank's is. So we're sitting at the picnic benches. It's not too far away, but he could find us if he wanted to. So we, she, me, and he, Kyle. Kyle's back is towards the river, and my back is towards the road. From the corner of my eye, I just see the top of his freaking head is hanging out like the top of like a bush. There's some bushes there, and the top of his head, from here up, I see come out from the freaking bushes, and he's just staring. At this point, I know what you guys are thinking, ladies and gentlemen. Get the hell out of there. We get in the car, which is at LA Frank's. At LA Frank's. Get in, drive across the road, park in this parking lot, facing LA Frank's. Because, I mean, we're teenage boys. We want to see what's going on. We don't see him for about 15-20 minutes. Dude's out of here. By this point, we're distracted and just having a conversation. This guy walks right in front of the car, right in front of this far from the car, near the bar, under the stars. We're the only car in the parking lot, this close by. This is him. Right by us. Turn this thing on, put it in gear, drive, and get the hell out of here. Turn this thing on and let's wrap it up. So we get out. We told Brad what happened the next day. One of our friends, Austin, was there, and one of our friends, Steve, was there. Obviously, they don't believe us because it's kind of a sketchy story. We're like, all right, well, then let's go tonight, and maybe he'll be there again. We go back around 12:45 a.m. in the AM, because all the best decisions are made in the AM. We head up back to that railing. So railing, steps down, walkway. We just hang out, maxing, relaxing. It's cool. 45 minutes goes by. I'm standing where Kyle was standing before so that I can see if Buddy is gonna do the walk up on us. I look up, he's there. He's walking towards us. So I whisper to these guys, I'm like, holy Christmas. That he's here, he's actually here. He's coming. He goes back into that corner, but this time he doesn't turn around. He knows, we know, we all know Gran Turismo. Suddenly he does the thing again where he turns around and just runs. So I was like, all right, here we go. This is it. This is what we came for. Prepare for the scare to be scared. So I was like, all right, let's go kick it on the benches over there. Wait for it. He's gonna start head pop thing where he just, his eyes, you're gonna see the top of his head and some eyes come up real soon, all right? Not even like 5 minutes later. So he starts doing this and like walking back and forth and like getting different vantage points and stuff. Wait till he goes. And then we follow him. We think, hey, maybe this is a good idea. Maybe we should follow him and see where he's going. So we go and follow him. So we wait till he gets across the bridge. And this time, instead of going down, he goes down the street and then makes a left. So he goes. We follow. So about 15 minutes we wait once we get across. And we realize that the next bridge over is not that far. While we're walking down the street, there's houses and a church. So we're like, all right, let's creep down. It's really dark. There's no lights. Let's creep down. Go up to the half wall like this. Comes down, that nature, the river, the steps, the other side of the bridge. Pull a hymn. Peek our heads over, and let's see if he's over there. Cross, and that way, he's all the way down there, walking down the path. He's walking. Boom! Dude stops right across the freaking river, right where we are, puts his hands on the railing and just does this. Now, keep in mind, he's far enough that we can't see his face. But I'd like to think that, like, just sketchy smiling, like, his smile's so weird that it comes, like, to here. His eyes are, like, this big. And he's just staring at us, just, you know. There's 4 of us. He was looking at all 4 of us in the eyes. It's time to get out of here. This guy's gonna probably kill us. We get out from behind the church, head down the street, go over the bridge that way, and then start walking back. So we get back to the parking lot at LA Frank's, And we don't see him like by the river. We don't see him on the bridge. We don't see him in the corner by the railing. We don't see him in the bushes. He must have packed his stuff up and left. It was like 3 a.m. at this point, so we were like, let's go home before we die, because this guy just spotted us from across the freaking river. So we're walking towards the car. It was Brad's car. There's something, or like a human silhouette, in the car, in the driver's seat. He was in the front seat. This is, I kid you not. I kid you not. I kid. So serious my glasses fell off. Alright? I know what you're thinking, like maybe like, how did he get in? Did he break in? No, so where we live is kind of a very safe place, so we assume. And nobody really locks anything around here, so we don't lock our doors, we don't lock our cars. Ladies and gentlemen, this isn't a movie. We call the police right away. Cambridge Police Department, what's up? They're like, what's up? The friggin' guy in our car that we don't know the guy. We're not pulling anything. We're not taking any chances. We plant. We nature ourselves naturally to the ground. So the cops get there, and then we head over to the Food Basics. We walk around the corner, and he's not even there anymore. Guy left the door open. So the doors, all we see is the door open and the interior lights on. He's gone. Sick. Where did he go? Parking lot's huge, and we were just around the corner. We didn't even see him get up and leave. So we just like checked everything in the car. Everything was good. And we went home. And we never went looking for that guy again. And also everybody locks their cars now, especially when we go downtown.